as good fortune is creating the right environment for smaller and more niche businesses to thrive. Just off Oxford Street in Osu, a cosmopolitan street in Accra, which shares the name of its London counterpart for good reason, is Ghana's foremost fashion designer. Tired of the traditional European fashion circles, Kofi Ansah returned home to show the catwalks of Milan and Paris that fashion from Africa is more than just zebra prints and safari gear.
Artistically, I felt quite bored in Europe because it had become really repetitive. And I also felt a bit angry sometimes when somebody would just go on a safari and come back with a piece of zebra print and say, I'm doing the African collection, you know, with a thong here and a sarong here. And I'm sitting and I'm thinking, come on, when I go back to Ghana or South Africa or in Kenya, people want to drive the Mercedes, the latest. You know, we got out of the big trees a long time ago. So why are they doing this titillating and tantalizing pieces? You know, we can do better. So I came back to Ghana to try and do couture out of Africa.
And like other businesses operating in Ghana, being able to creatively solve some unconventional problems is the key to success.
It's a miracle. No, seriously. I'm always moaning and whinging and complaining, but as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. I think it makes me more creative because I had an incident a fortnight ago. I'm going to do the couture show in Rome. We don't have any shoe manufacturing company in Ghana here. There are no Salvatore Ferragamo or Charles Jordan. I can go and say that, look, I want you to produce this, or even small manufacturers. So what happens? I'm having to recreate shoes. So I bought, you know, some shoe here, which at least I had about 16 of them, and I'm having them all converted, recovered, and everything to suit the garments which I'm creating, which will be very unique. So under such pressure, at times out of that necessity, it makes us more creative. I do my own thing because I always go for the niche market. And I'm trying to use what we have to show them how it can be used.
And that's exactly what entrepreneurs Kweku Ansah and Sefo Gohoho are trying to do with their magazine Canoe. It might be an auxiliary business for now, but the magazine aims to do no less than to change perceptions of the so-called dark continent.
We're sort of surviving from advertising like most magazines do. It's about 70% from the sale of advertising space, whether it's a one-page ad or an advertorial, which doesn't seem like an obvious ad.
We're not looking to make money mainly as advertising. We're building a brand, a lifestyle brand. The magazine is actually a starting point because it wouldn't take so much capital, and we could grow it easily from there by using the magazine to advertise all the other
aspects of the business.
But they've also got big plans to connect to African entrepreneurs throughout the world.
From the beginning, we always profiled successful or inspirational people in the magazine, and that was very popular. So we've developed that idea and that concept, and we've got a business incubation network, which we're just about to launch in September, called FLOW, which stands for Future Leaders of the World. Now what FLOW is going to be is an online network for people all over Africa to come together, communicate whatever their passion group is. Say if you're interested in agriculture, if you've got an idea for boosting the levels of agriculture in your country, maybe there's an existing program in another country that, you know, that someone else is doing. Maybe you can come together, you know, basically to raise the level of wealth in Africa for all of us.
Entrepreneurship is thriving in Ghana, so much so that you can take what you do for a living right to the grave. Whether you're a fisherman, a cocoa farmer, or a pilot, there's an option for everyone. Fantasy coffins are a fairly recent art form emerging out of Ghana and are testament to the creative flair and the sense of humour you'll find throughout the country. They go for between 1,200 and 1,500 US dollars and have already developed an international market.
Yeah, we have international orders, some from US, Denmark, Australia, South Africa. Some people from outside country, the Africa people, to come and order.
So what would be the design for a television producer and a cameraman?
Oh, if you like, I can make the TV for you. If you did, I can make the TV for you. If you like a cameraman is there, you can use the camera coffin for him. Everything is like your professional work.
As you can see, everything about doing business in Ghana is absolutely unique, from start to finish.
Doing Business in Africa is winner of the Best TV Feature of the Diageo Africa Business Reporting Awards.